Hello Face Off, I'm Bob Yoho. I'm a 45-year-old special effects makeup artist and I want to be in the 2013 season. I first got interested in special effects makeup back in the 70s when my parents bought my brother and I the Dick Smith Halloween makeup kit. We spent all day making up the little prosthetics and gluing every last one of them on our faces. Didn't make any sense to have a bullet hole on top of scratch, on top of disease, on top of hanging eye. But we were so excited we used everything. We grossed out every adult we saw, and I haven't grown out of it since. Living in Maryland, there wasn't a whole lot of people who did what I wanted to do. I had to teach myself everything I could. I picked up every book, every magazine, every VHS tape. How's that for dating yourself? Eventually I got a job in the theatrical supply store working the makeup counter. I got to play with a lot of products, a lot of materials that I couldn't afford on my own. I learned a lot. I passed on what I learned. Eventually I found a couple of local makeup artists that knew a little bit about special effects. Started out like just about everybody else, playing with wax and latex and tissue paper and cotton and that kind of thing. Eventually moved up to pre-making my own slush latex appliances. The big step came when I found a local guy who was a makeup artist and a musician, had a band, and they performed in full prosthetics. And he helped me learn how to do foam latex. Big jump up. Years later, silicone, which is what I mostly use now. The more I learned, the more jobs came along. Started out with little dinner theater gigs, Halloween makeups, people actually paying me to do makeup, to do what I loved. Right then I was hooked. Someone wants to pay you to play in makeup? Heaven. Done a lot of independent films, little stuff that's come through. A lot of gore, a lot of slashers, a lot of monsters. Learned how to do animatronics, taught myself animatronics. Did a werewolf that smiled and snarled and drooled and did all that good stuff. There's been a lot of emergency medical simulation, moulage work. Worked with NIH and Fort Detrick and Fort Meade. Volunteer fire departments. Done some work with police department that I can't give details on. But it was very interesting and had to be extremely believable and realistic, face-to-face, live in person, without controlling the lighting. I'm very proud of some of the work I've done for cancer survivors. Corrective prosthetics that they could wear to cover imperfections. I became a student of Dick Smith in his correspondence course. I'd like to thank you, Dick. You've been not only amazing for the entire industry, but you've helped me personally. I was honored to have my butt chewed by you for not having adequate ventilation doing fiberglass and making myself incredibly ill, and I know that is a major pet peeve for you. Thank you, sir. Honored to have my butt chewed by the God himself. Currently I'm working as a professional makeup artist, special effects artist. I have a company called Morpheage, business partner, fellow artist. Couldn't do it without my wife, who's handy with a makeup brush herself, and is the ultimate mold cleaner. We do a little bit of everything. We do foam prosthetics, latex, any material you can think of. We do props, we do weapons, dental casting, teeth, fangs, vacuum forming, armor, animatronic monsters, a little bit of pyro, just about anything you can think of, we've done it. When Al Gore was the Vice President of the United States, had the opportunity to put Halloween makeup on him and his wife, they would hold annual Halloween parties, and for several years I got the opportunity to put him in makeup. I apologize for this late submission. I know you guys have been reminding us, don't do it last minute. It's been one of the worst months of my life. In December I became a grandfather. In January we had to bury my grandson. A couple days later I became ill and ended up in the emergency room for a day. been tough. If you guys choose me, I'll be turning 46 during the 2013 filming season. I'll probably be the oldest guy on set. The only funny color in my hair is gray. But I got a lot of stories to tell, quite a bit of experience, and I think I get along with just about everybody. So, again, I'm Bob Yoho, professional makeup artist, special effects makeup artist, and I hope I get a chance to see you in LA. Now let's do some makeup.
Yeah, I don't know where they go. I hear this guy was a hemp-wearing, hippie, tree-hugging, vegan, organic, heirloom protester. Huh? Yeah, domestic terrorist, exactly. Alright, we got sound? Alright, video? Cool, up and running. Here we go. Reanimated Civilian Combat Drone Project. Subject number 43. Let's see if this dog will bark. Stimulating cortex. Alright, cool. We've got neural activity. Synapses are firing. Cool. Motor function override looks good. Bring it up a notch. There it is. Consciousness. Looking good, boys. Ooh, he's pissed. Let's kick the tires, shall we? Alright, head left. Alright, good. Turn his head right. Good. You know what, boys? I don't like the way he's looking at me. Give this punk a little electric spank, will you? No.